Some girls in the club jumped her. So I started beating her up inside the club. They kicked her out, and the fight went outside.
Her family says this video shows the tail end of that fight, and that the girls Tiara went to the club with didn't help her.
And she was angry with them, and they said that she stormed off with no phone, no purse, no bank card, no money, keys to her car, everything just gone. They have it.
A young woman vanished after her family claimed that she was jumped outside a bar in Austin, has been found dead in a ditch in Temple, Texas. Tiara went to a bar with her friend April the 16th and was missing after. Currently, Tiara's death is being investigated as a homicide, but there are no suspects. Today, what I'm going to do is explain everything in a timeline fashion and what we know so far. And the authorities could use some information. So guys, please smash that like button, leave a comment in the comment section below, and share this video. So let's get into who was Tiera Strand. She was basically described as sassy, confident. From what people have been saying on Facebook posts that know her, she was really excited about how close she was to graduating.
Monica says her daughter is driven.
This summer was the summer that she's going to graduate, and she's going to go into the Navy. That's her dream, to go to the Navy. That she's a mother, and that she is ambitious. She has dreams and goals, you know.
She, would always pose and loved makeup. She expressed herself through her hair and her clothes.
And a really loving mother to a 6-year-old daughter.
Most importantly, she loved her daughter. And the heartbreaking is that there's a 6-year-old little girl who now has to grow up without her mother by her side.
Keep clapping your hand.
Tiara was also known as Bonnie. So, on April the 16th, her and her friends decide to go to a bar called The Moose down in Austin. Now, according to a woman named Dee who have got into a fight with Bonnie, she claims that the reason why they fought is because Tiara slapped her, which is when they first fought one-on-one. And then after the club, when they were outside, she claims that Tiara was trying to initiate a fight with her, which they end up getting into it again, and that's when she was jumped. Basically, her friends came in after she got jumped. And let me repeat that. One of her friends came in. From what my understanding is, there were 2 of them that went out. So while she was getting jumped, her friends never stepped in at all to help her. Now, after carefully analyzing the video, I see that there's girls behind her pulling her by her handbag. And I'm assuming that they could be her friends. Which, why would you pull her by her handbag and not jump in and help her? Like, that's just weird to me. Now, by the way, I don't know how true Dee's story is. We still don't know the other side. I honestly try to see if her friends have spoken out, and it looks like they haven't. If they have, my DMs are always open. I'm more than happy to hear your side, but if they haven't spoken out and they've been silent, that definitely does not look good. So according to the friends, she was angry, she was heated, and she left her stuff with them and decided to walk off.
She says that once she got to Trinity, she turned right to go follow her, and once she got there and looked down the street, she wasn't there.
With Strand's location unknown, her friends decided to leave 6th Street and drive her van home, not alerting Strand's family to any of this.
So they didn't even bother to contact the family and let them know that Tiara was missing. They just left.
That is when they should have called the cops. They should have never gotten in that van and drove off, leaving her God knows where.
But on Sunday morning, when they didn't hear from her, they called Tiara's phone. But her friends answered and said they had her belongings. Now, the family did file a report with Austin police the next day, which APD did confirm to KVUE. However, her family feels not enough was done.
We reach out to them because we feel like they're supposed to help us and protect us, protect our children. And they pretty much threw their hands up. Oh, she just walked off.
Friends called Monica Sunday to meet up.
When they first told me what happened, I really didn't understand it. It wasn't until I met them and they gave me all her items. And that's what really, that's when it set in that something was wrong. Because it didn't make sense for you to be here, but she's not. And you have all of her personal belongings. It's not like her to leave her bank card that she works hard.
So obviously everyone is devastated, upset. They have no idea where Bonnie is. They're hoping that she's going to come back home. They're posting on everything on Facebook, trying to get it out there so they can finally reconnect with her. Unfortunately, 5 days later, Tiara's body was found in a ditch.
Today, Bell County Sheriff's deputies found Strand's body in a ditch in a rural area just north.
No reason why she would be that far without her belongings, without someone that she knows and is close to.
Obviously, the family is devastated. The family's upset. People end up finding out who were the girls that jumped her. They end up getting attacked online, and one of them ends up speaking out. Her name is Dee, and the other being Destiny. I understand her family and friends, her loved ones, frustration, pain, and hurt. I did find it interesting that she knew Tiara's nickname. I am curious if they had some type of friendship before. It was never about being a bully. Once her friends dragged her away from where we fought, I didn't see her for the rest of the night. Her friend that took her belongings is the friend that drug her away, and what happened after, I have no idea. I continue to enjoy my night. I have footage of me after the fight. I carried on with my night. I don't even have a damn car. I caught a ride home. Less known helping commit a crime. There isn't anything in this world that would make me want to do something so cruel to someone over something so petty. It is so unfortunate that this happened to her. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, and my prayers go out to all her loved ones. But I refuse to sit back and get painted to be this evil villain when I have nothing to do with her coming up missing and less known passing away. I apologize and take full accountability for my part in the fight, but the death threats and everything else from her family is unnecessary when it's really someone out there that murdered her. I pray her family gets justice. Nobody deserves to go out like this. Now, the police are investigating this whole situation, and they are doing an autopsy so they can find out how she passed away.
How Tiara died, the Bell County Sheriff's Department is working with APD as they investigate what led up to her death. But if you know anything, call police.
There's just so many unanswered questions.
Unanswered questions the family is hoping to have answered soon.
There's cameras and there's a lot of people, so somebody saw something.
Now, the family does have a GoFundMe to help her daughter and the funeral costs and other things, so please go over there and check it out. Guys, please hold your loved ones, tell them that you love them, and make sure to hit the subscribe button with notifications, and I'll see you guys in another video.